Are you worried about making a costly holiday credit mistake this season? Many Americans end up paying more than they should, often for things that could have been avoided. By the time the new year rolls around, you're left dealing with debt that could have been easily avoided, and it can seriously hurt your financial stability, especially if you're a retiree. So, what's this costly mistake I'm talking about? It's overspending and taking on more credit than you can manage, particularly with high interest rates during the holiday shopping season. A lot of people use credit cards to cover the cost of gifts and travel, but they don't account for the long term consequences of accumulating high interest debt. That's how credit card balances snowball, making it harder to pay off, especially after the holidays. But what if I told you there's a way to avoid this mistake altogether? You don't have to rely on credit cards and high interest loans. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next couple of weeks, you could look into more stable financial options that can help safeguard your savings. If you're not careful, holiday spending can chip away at your savings over time. You may think that the next sale or the buy now, pay later option is harmless, but if you're not careful, it can lead to debt that compounds. The problem is that many retirees don't take the time to understand how this affects their overall retirement strategy, and it can create unnecessary stress in the long run. But it doesn't have to be this way. Now, I want you to take a minute to think about this. How are you protecting your wealth long term? I've been working with high net worth individuals and retirees for years, and one thing I always recommend is diversifying with gold IRAs. With inflation on the rise and economic uncertainties affecting the stock market, the last thing you want is to be overly reliant on credit cards or traditional investments that can leave you vulnerable. A gold IRA offers you a hedge against inflation and helps you preserve wealth during uncertain times. If you're tired of worrying about high interest credit card debt, there's a smarter way forward. Protecting your wealth with a gold IRA could be one of the best decisions you make this holiday season. If you want to learn why thousands of Americans are opening gold IRAs to secure their future, click the first link in the description to get your free guide and consultation. It's especially important for American retirees with over 100K in their IRA or 401K, or even 5 million or more in savings. These are the kinds of amounts that could be at risk if you're not careful. It's better to be proactive now rather than waiting until the financial consequences of holiday overspending hit harder than anticipated. If you're someone who is serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, don't wait until after the holiday rush is over. Now is the time to start taking control and making decisions that will benefit you in the long run. The free guide will give you all the insights you need to take the next steps and help you understand why gold IRAs are a better choice than relying on high interest credit cards, traditional investments, or any other financial tools that come with hidden risks. So remember, avoid that costly holiday credit mistake by planning ahead and protecting your retirement savings. And don't forget, if you have over 100K in your IRA or 401K, or you're one of those with 5 Men Plus in savings, this guide could be just what you need to secure your future. Click that link in the description and take action now. With this information, you're not just protecting your wealth from the holidays, but for the future.